I don't know why, but something about it didn't sit right with me. Emma tells me, casually, that her family's having a weekend getaway at the lake. No big deal, she says. She's all calm and breezy about it. Like, it's just another weekend in a long list of weekends. But I can't shake it. She's never this dismissive about family trips. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had our share of weekends apart. It's not that. But the way she said it, like it was nothing important, like she wasn't even bothering to try to make me feel included. It felt off. I go about my day, try to let it go, but something's gnawing at me. It's not until I'm scrolling through Instagram that the truth hits me, cold and hard. There, in a post from her brother, is the big engagement party. Her brother, smiling wide with his fiancée, a massive diamond ring gleaming in the photo. And in the background, her mom, her dad, everyone, looking like they're having the time of their lives. But no me. I wasn't even invited. I feel this rush of heat rise in my chest. Numbness, followed by anger. It's not just the fact that they didn't invite me. It's that Emma didn't tell me. She lied to me. She kept this whole thing a secret, hid it behind her back like it didn't matter. Like I didn't matter. I send her a text asking what's going on, but the message sits there unanswered. I stare at my phone, heart pounding, waiting for a reply that doesn't come. The silence feels suffocating. What the hell had been going on all these years? How many times had they left me out? And how many times had I just turned a blind eye? The next morning, I wait. I can't bring myself to talk to her until I have to. When Emma finally walks through the door, she freezes. Her eyes flick to me, sitting at the kitchen table, phone in my hand. I don't look up. I'm not going to make this easy for her. I don't waste time. I just say it, flat and cold. I know about the engagement party. Her face drains of color. What? She looks almost guilty, like she's been caught doing something she can't take back. Yeah, your family threw a huge engagement party, and I wasn't invited. I let the words sit there, watching her try to process. It was just a family thing, she stammers, trying to downplay it, trying to make it sound like it was no big deal. But I know better now. This isn't a mistake. It's not some little slip-up. It's deliberate. I sit up straighter, feeling the anger rise, but I keep it in check. I don't want to let her off easy. How many other times, Emma? I ask, and my voice cracks just a little, betraying how much this is hurting me. How many other things have you kept from me? How many events have you and your family planned and not told me about? How many times have I been left out? She looks at me like she doesn't even know what to say. Her eyes shift, trying to dodge it, but I push. It's been years, hasn't it? All those times I tried so hard to fit in, so hard to make things work with your family. But they never wanted me there, did they? Emma's face goes even paler. I can see her swallowing, but she doesn't answer right away. I don't let up. How many times did you just let me slide out of the picture, Emma? Just kept me out of it? She's looking at the floor now, her hands twisting in front of her. The silence stretches between us, thick and heavy. She's uncomfortable, and I know she doesn't know how to fix this, but I'm done with the lies. Finally, she mutters, almost too quietly to hear. It wasn't about you. It was just a family thing. I didn't think it would matter. I can't breathe for a second. The anger starts to boil over, but I force it down. It didn't matter to you that I was left out? It didn't matter that your family keeps shutting me out? She looks at me then, like she's trying to put the pieces together, but all I see is a wall. I didn't want to make it awkward, she says, voice thin. I was trying to protect you from that. Protect me. The words hang in the air, and they hit harder than anything else. She wasn't protecting me. She was protecting them, protecting her family's image, their perfect little world where I don't belong. She didn't care if it hurt me. She only cared that everything looked good on the outside. I sit back, finally putting it all together. The years, the lies, the silences. The realization hits like a freight train. I have been fooling myself, thinking Emma was on my side, thinking I was part of her world. But I was never more than an afterthought, an inconvenience she didn't know how to handle. That night, I sit on the couch, staring at the walls. The TV's off, but the silence is louder than any show could be. I can't stop thinking about the last few years with Emma, about everything we've been through. I keep replaying it all in my head, the way I always thought we were a team. She made me believe that. We were supposed to be a team, right? But now, everything feels like a lie. Every moment I thought I was building something real, every holiday dinner, every lazy Sunday afternoon, trying to get along with her family, feels like it was all just me trying to fit in, trying to make them like me, trying to be part of something that never actually wanted me. It's hard to put into words, but I've never felt more stupid than I do right now. I trusted her family, I let myself think we were okay, that they would eventually accept me, but they never did. They never wanted me there. The phone starts buzzing with texts, my friends checking in, but I don't pick up. They don't get it. They don't know what it's like to feel like the guy who's always pushed aside, the guy who's always second choice. They don't know how it feels to try so hard and still not matter. I can't sit here anymore. I need something to do, anything to take my mind off this mess, even for a minute. I head out to the garage and grab an old engine, one I've been meaning to fix up for a while now. I start tinkering with it, hands moving automatically, but my mind's 1,000 miles away. I keep turning things over in my head, trying to make sense of it all. The noise of the tools against metal is just a distraction, nothing more. It doesn't work. Nothing works. After a while, I pull out my phone, needing to talk to someone, anyone who might understand. I text Lucas. He's the one person who's always seen through Emma's family's perfect little act. He knows what they're like, what they've done to me. I type out everything, raw and unfiltered. I found out about the engagement party. She didn't even tell me. I don't know what to do, man. I can't do this anymore. I hit send, and for a second, I feel lighter. Like maybe someone will get it. Someone will help me figure out what to do next. A few minutes later, my phone buzzes. It's Lucas. His response is simple, but hits me harder than I expected. You don't owe them anything. I stare at the screen for what feels like hours, but it's only seconds. The words sink in, and it's like something in my chest cracks open. I'd been so focused on what I should do, whether I should confront Emma's family, demand answers, or just walk away. But Lucas, he's right. I don't owe them anything. Not a damn thing. For the first time, I realize I don't have to fix this. I don't have to make their bullshit world make sense. I don't owe them my loyalty, my time, or my trust. And the weight of that? It's heavy, but in a way I didn't expect. It's freeing. I don't know what comes next. Part of me wants to walk right over there and tell them everything. Demand an apology, make them see how they've screwed me over. But part of me wants to just walk away, forget any of them ever existed. I'm torn, stuck in a limbo, unsure of what to do with the truth that's just been shoved in my face. The next morning, Emma tries to act like everything is fine. She walks into the kitchen, humming, like we're just going to slip back into normal life. She pours a cup of coffee, sips it, and starts talking about plans for the weekend, like the night before never happened. Like I don't know about the engagement party, like her family didn't just leave me out in the cold. I can feel the tension in my chest, a heavy knot I can't untangle. My gut's telling me that something's broken beyond repair, and I can't ignore it anymore. I set my coffee mug down, the clink of it against the countertop louder than it should be. I'm taking some time for myself, I say, trying to keep my voice steady. Her eyes flick up, like she's confused for a second. Then she brushes it off. What do you mean? It's no big deal. The weekend's coming up, we can just... I cut her off. No, I need space. I can't keep doing this. She frowns, not getting it. Like I'm the one who's being unreasonable. It's really not a big deal. You're making this into something it's not. But I know better now. I've seen the pattern. It's always the same. Make me feel like I'm overreacting, like I'm the problem. But I'm not the problem. It's them. It's the way her family treats me, and the way Emma's always protected them. I feel the weight of it all pressing down on me, but I don't say anything else. I can't. I turn away and start gathering my things. Just a few bags, a couple of clothes, the essentials. No dramatic scene, no yelling, no big blow-up. I know if I stay, I'll only get more hurt. This isn't some fight I can fix. It's over. I slip my shoes on quietly, pick up my keys, and step toward the door. Before I leave, I pull out my phone and text Lucas. I'm leaving. I'm taking some time away from Emma. I need space. I'm done pretending this is okay. His reply comes quickly. You got this, man. I've got your back, no matter what. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. I need that reassurance right now, more than I care to admit. Lucas always had a way of making me feel like I wasn't crazy. Like I wasn't the only one seeing what was really happening. I grab a piece of paper from the kitchen counter and scribble a quick note for Emma. I don't know if she'll ever understand why I have to go, but I leave it anyway. I can't stay. This isn't working. I need something different. I don't look back as I head out the door. My heart's pounding in my chest, but there's a weird sense of peace mixed in with it. I get in the car and start driving, the road stretching out in front of me, endless and wide. I don't know where I'm going, but I know there's no turning back, not after what her family did and what Emma didn't do. The more I drive, the more it sinks in. I could have stayed and fought for something that wasn't really mine to fight for, but I couldn't. Not anymore. This is my break. This is my freedom, and there's no going back now. I find a small place on the other side of town. It's not much, just a tiny one-bedroom with bare walls and squeaky floors, but it's mine. There's something oddly comforting about that, about knowing that this little space is mine, not shared with anyone, not borrowed from someone else's expectations. I move in slowly, bringing in just the basics. My tools, the TV, a few clothes. It's enough for now. Lucas checks in on me every couple of days, mostly to make sure I haven't fallen off the deep end. We grab beers at a dive bar down the street, shooting the shit about everything except the mess I left behind. It's a relief, honestly. I don't need anyone asking questions or trying to make me feel better. I'm not looking for sympathy, just a distraction. And Lucas gives me that. The nights feel quieter now, but not in a bad way. I don't have to pretend anymore, not with him. I start making changes to my routine, getting back into things I used to love. I hit the local gym again, even though it's nothing fancy. It feels good to sweat, to feel like I'm doing something for me. I even start working on my old motorcycle, the one I'd put off fixing for years. I forgot how much I enjoyed that. My friends invite me out, and I'm not the guy in the background anymore. I'm not that invisible guy trying to fit into some world that doesn't want me. For the first time in years, I don't have to fake it. I'm finally me again. But Emma, she's still in the background, posting on social media like everything is normal. Her family's still doing their thing, the same family events I'll never be part of. They still don't get it. They think everything's fine, that I'm just some guy who walked away for no reason. It stings a little, but not like it used to. It doesn't take up as much space in my head anymore. One evening, I'm at the bar, a little too many beers in me, but not drunk, just loose enough to think straight. I scroll through Instagram, seeing another picture of Emma's family, her smiling in the foreground, her parents behind her, all of them glowing like they've got it all figured out. For a second, I wonder what I'm missing, what they think I'm missing. But then it hits me. I'm not missing anything. Maybe that's the whole point. Life without Emma and her family feels strange, yeah, but it also feels right, like something I should have done a long time ago. Like this is what I was supposed to be doing all along, focusing on myself, not pretending to fit into a family that never really accepted me. And for the first time in a long time, I realized something. I might be better off without them altogether. They don't see me for who I am, but I'm finally starting to see myself for who I've always been. It's a simple idea, really. I grab my phone, snap a picture of myself at a local car show. Just me, in a sea of shiny chrome and engines roaring, grinning like I actually give a damn for the first time in ages. There's nothing extravagant about it, just a moment of me being, well, me. No masks, no pretending. The caption is easy, finally doing things on my terms. I feel a rush of relief after I post it. No one to answer to, no one to please. It feels good to share that. For once, I'm not hiding behind someone else's image or expectations. I'm showing the world what I want to show. But, of course, Emma calls soon after. She's freaking out, her voice high and tight. "What the hell is this?" she demands. "Why are you posting stuff like this?" I'm not surprised. I knew this would come. I'm not backing down. I'm just living my life, Emma. "Finally," I say, keeping my voice calm. "You're making things worse," she snaps. "This is about his engagement, and now you're—" "I'm not doing it for revenge," I cut in, my tone sharper than I intended. "I did it because I finally matter, Emma. I'm doing things for me, not for anyone else. Not for you, not for your family. Just me." There's a long pause on the other end. I can almost hear her trying to find the words to control the damage. She doesn't get it. She never will. I hang up, and the fallout comes fast. Her mom texts me first, asking if I'm trying to ruin her son's engagement. Then her sister calls, throwing out words like jerk and selfish. They don't get it. They don't get any of it, and I don't care. For the first time in years, I feel like I'm in control of my own story. I'm the one who's deciding how things go from here. I'm the one calling the shots. It's not revenge. It's not me trying to hurt anyone. It's me finally standing up for myself. After all these years of sitting in the background, waiting for approval, I don't need anyone's approval anymore. Then, the comments start rolling in on the post. At first, it's a few likes, some people from work, old friends. But then it keeps going. People I haven't heard from in years start commenting, congratulating me for finally doing something for myself. Even strangers are sending messages of support. I didn't expect this. I didn't think it would blow up the way it did. But now, looking at all the support flooding in, I realize something. For the first time in ages, I feel seen. Not just by the people who matter, but by everyone. I'm not just the guy in the background anymore. I'm someone. I matter. And then it hits me. This whole thing, this post, it didn't just make them uncomfortable. It opened my eyes to the freedom I've been missing. Freedom to be me. Freedom to choose my own path. It feels bigger than anything I thought I'd get from any of them. I never expected it to get this big, but somehow, I'm not surprised anymore. This is who I am now. This is what it feels like to finally stop pretending. I'm sitting on the couch, the silence in my new place heavy around me, when Emma knocks on the door. I don't know why I didn't expect her to show up, but there she is, standing in the doorway, looking like she's been rehearsing what to say. Her eyes are red, like she's been crying, and her voice cracks when she speaks. "I'm sorry," she says, stepping inside before I can say anything. I didn't know how to fix this. I didn't know how to handle what you did." She takes a breath, looking down at her feet before meeting my eyes again. "But I've been hurt too. I never wanted things to go this way." I sit there, watching her, and for a second, I almost feel sorry for her. But I don't. Not anymore. I lean forward, arms crossed. "You've been hurt?" I ask, the words bitter on my tongue. "I'm not the one who lied, Emma. I'm not the one who kept secrets. I'm not the one who shut someone out just because it was easier to keep up a perfect image than to deal with the truth." She opens her mouth like she's about to say something, but I stop her. "I don't need an apology, Emma. I need you to be real with me, and you never were. Not about your family, not about how you feel about me. You never fought for me. You fought for your family's perfect little world, and I wasn't part of that. You didn't want me to be. I'm willing to try," she says quickly, like she's hoping I'll believe her. "We can go to counseling. We can work through this. It's not too late." I shake my head. "It is, though. It's too late." My voice is firm. No hesitation. "I'm not interested in fixing something that was never right in the first place. I'm not the one who needs fixing. You and your family need to own what you've done." She looks at me, her face a mix of disbelief and frustration. But I don't flinch. I hold my ground. I won't be that guy anymore. The one who gets trampled on for the sake of someone else's image. The air between us crackles, thick with everything that's been unsaid. All the years of tension, the silent betrayals. I can feel her pulling away, but she doesn't say anything else. She just stands there, waiting for me to change my mind, and I don't. Finally, she sighs, defeated. She turns toward the door, and for a second, I think she might say something else, but she doesn't. She just walks out, her footsteps echoing down the hallway, and the door clicks shut behind her. I stand there for a moment, just listening to the silence. It feels heavier now, but in a good way. The tension is gone, the knot that's been twisting in my stomach for years, unraveling. And when the last sound of her footsteps fades, I realize something. This is it, the end. But it doesn't feel like an ending at all. It feels like a new beginning. I thought walking away from Emma would be the hardest thing I ever did, but I was wrong. The hardest thing was leaving behind the person I'd been for her. The one who would always put her family's needs ahead of my own. The one who'd take whatever scraps of attention she gave me. I'm not that person anymore, and that feels like freedom.